In today's video, we're talking all about if the housing market in Las Vegas is headed for a meltdown. I think what's happening and causing a lot of concern today with the Las Vegas housing market is looking back at 2008. A lot of us still have PTSD from that time frame if you lived here in Las Vegas. Homeowners lost roughly 50% of the market value of their homes at that time. In comparison, year over year in 2023, we have seen a decline of probably 20% less homes sold in 2023 than we saw in 2022. So what does that mean in actual numbers? That means that in 2022, we sold 26,000 roughly homes here in Las Vegas. And this year in 2023, we've sold roughly 21,000. So about 5,000 less homes sold this year. To me, that does not seem like a significant amount. But what about the price points? So we lost about 5% value in comparison to 50 to 60% value in 2008. So if you have a $500,000 home that you're selling, roughly the difference between your sales price today and last year would be about $25,000 less. To me, that's a lot better than losing $250,000 that you would have in 2008. But I get it. Our family also got caught up in that 2008 timeframe. We had to short sale our home, which actually is how I entered the real estate market. We had such a tough time without really having an advocate on our side that I knew that there had to be a better way. And so I come to this business with that intention in mind, is so that you have all the information that you need to make an informed decision. Even if you don't like that information, at least you have it to be able to strategize, plan, and do things in a strategic way to get you exactly where you want to go with your real estate. The word that I am using for the real estate market in 2024 is opportunity. There is so much opportunity, whether you are a buyer or a seller. So let's start first with the buyers. You are still going to be able to get incentives with new home construction builders because they are really trying to let go of the properties that they have. So you may end up still getting rate buy downs, incentives that are paid, including closing costs, maybe some design features, and because there are still new homes being built in Las Vegas, you really do have a lot to choose from. And on the resale side of it, sellers who actually still need to sell are also reducing prices. They are offering incentives. They're contributing to closing costs. So there is a lot of opportunity for you as a buyer. As far as seller opportunities, what has already happened even this past week with interest rates being lowered is that when you put your house on the market, you want to be sure that it is in its absolute best light, because homes are going to start selling again here in 2024 at a more probably rapid pace, because what happened last year was that homes stayed on the market a little while longer because of the higher interest rates. But once those interest rates come down, you're going to see the buyers come out of the woodwork. Here is the caveat though. When you see the buyers start to come out of the woodwork, a lot of sellers are going to put their homes on the market, which means that as a seller, you're going to have more competition. So what we want to do is get your home in its best condition possible before we put your home on the market, because the ones that are in the best condition, move-in ready, nothing needs to be done, those are going to sell faster and for more money. So that is a part of the strategy that we help you get the highest price for your home and sell it in the least amount of time. But it may take you some work up front, but that's still opportunity, right? The other area that there's a lot of opportunity is for investors. Remember I talked about that PTSD at the beginning of this video? Well, we still had a little bit of PTSD because we didn't want to rent out our home. So we did a short sale. Now we are looking as a family to get back into that rental market because we know that more millionaires are made by purchasing real estate, holding it, renting it out than any other mode. More than the stock market, more than your 401k, more than anything else that you can think of, real estate makes more people rich. So investments are a great way to go. And whether that is buying a home for your kids, buying a home so that maybe your mother-in-law, father-in-law can move in because they need more help, and then you rent out the home that you're currently living in. Whatever that strategy is, we want to help you get to your goals because each individual situation is going to be different. So we really specialize in building those strategies right along with you because we know that your circumstances are going to be vastly different from anyone else. So that is our goal for this year. Not only for our family, but we'd love to help you also grow your real estate portfolio. And let's not forget to talk about interest rates. They have been a super hot topic, clickbaity to say the least. They put in the news or online the most horrific captions or titles so that you click and say, oh my gosh, really the sky is falling and it's only in Las Vegas? Well, those articles only give you a very small portion of what the market is actually doing. And keep in mind, when you buy your home and you look at the interest rate, that really is not a set it and forget it type thing because whenever the market fluctuates, if interest rates come down, you can always refinance. So what I generally go by is, what is the payment that you're going to pay? Can you afford it? Is that a payment that you're comfortable making? And yes, your path to your ultimate dream home may look different today than it did 10 years ago, but we can't do anything about that. So we have to start from today. So we have to set our expectations so that maybe you're not buying a single family home, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. Maybe you're starting with a townhome that has 3 bedrooms and you're holding that townhome for a few years before you can move up to something closer to what your dream home will be. But you will get there. And that is why we intentionally put a strategy in place, not just for today, but we put a strategy together to get you to your ultimate goal at the end of 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe you're looking at 20 years. So we want to make sure that that vision is out far enough to get you where you ultimately want to be. And as we look ahead to 2024 and beyond, just keep in mind that markets don't dictate results. Markets only dictate the strategies that we use to get you where you want to be. And if I'm gonna bet on anything, I am always going to bet on Vegas. So whether you're looking to buy your first home, your first rental property, or you have a vision for what your dream custom home on a lot bought just for you looks like, let's chat and see how we can get you there together.